Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 16th, and we are on the Appalachian Trail, day one, for our southbound hike through New Jersey. So right now we are starting at the border of New York and New Jersey. So we've got a couple miles. We're in Greenfield Lake, someplace like that. And we have maybe about 4 miles or so before we hit the New Jersey border. And our first shelter we're going to come to is Wawayanda Shelter, which is in New Jersey. So, see you soon. So the past, I don't know, maybe mile or less, we've been walking on rock like that. George said it was going to be like walking on pavement, but I honestly believe it's uneven pavement. But anyway, it's easy to get off the trail because sometimes it's not clearly marked. But we've been walking along this ridge, and now we're come up to a tree that's come down, so we have to summon our inner Wonder Women. What would they do? Go under it, go around it. Let's see what he does first. It's been a really nice day, cool, breezy. I have the convertible pants that you zip off. Okay, you did that. You zip off and make into shorts. So I've zipped them, the bottoms off. I've got shorts. All right, now let me see if I can do it. All right, get back to you. All right, we got to go up here. We've been walking on these rocks like this. It's not hard. It's just a lot of it. Let's see if I can go. Yeah. And there's the trail. I don't have my gimbal on. Sorry if it's a little shaky.
The highest point in New Jersey, ain't it?
No, New York.
New York.
We're still in New York. More of the rocky outcrops. Ooh, there's a lake down there. So how are we going to get down?
Right through here.
All right.
Good.
So, I've been dreading this. Right down there is rebarb ladder that we have to go down. So, because we are southbounders, we're going down it. I think sometimes going down is harder than climbing. And there's a lot of rock scrambling here if you're going northbound. And then a lot of hoping and praying you don't fall when you're going south. So, just have to kind of be careful how you're going. All right, he's gonna go down first. Why do we do this? I think getting on the ladder is what's gonna be hard for me right now. Okay. How was it?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. I will pan up to here. This is pretty. If you were standing up there. The mountain laurel is really pretty. I've seen white and pink. It's very pretty. This is New York. Alright, so we're about 5 miles from our shelter that we're going to go to, but we're going to stop and get some water right here. We are headed to Wawayanda Shelter in New Jersey, so we're about a little over a mile from the New York, New Jersey border. So we're taking a little bit of a breather. We're still in New York. I only have like maybe half a mile to go. But every now and then, when you're climbing over the rocks and all that, you see real pretty stuff like this. Fern Gully. Maybe that's what it's called. Anyway, we are going to be going up in a little bit. Let you see Fern Gully a little bit better. We're going to be going up there. Seen a lot of thru hikers. All right, let's get it done.
Lisa.
Okay, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but
Really close.
way back there is New York City.
All the way down there to the...
Yeah, you
Way
can
to
see
the
the
left.
buildings. We just climbed up something that I honestly thought I could have died. It's really nice up here and cool now. But I didn't die, so there you go. Alright, finally. Here we are. The New York, New Jersey line. Now we're in New Jersey.
I'm still in New York.
Yep, Charles is in New York. Long distance relationship. Tell you what, this has been fun. I'm gonna rate what we just did from where George dropped us off to right here at the border as easy to moderate to some challenging parts.
And difficult.
It's 6 miles, I think, and it's the longest 6 miles I've ever hiked, but it feels like the longest 6 miles. So we made it into New Jersey, so that's good. Now we've got the rest of the state to go, but right now we're just going to go to where we're going to camp. We're going to try to make it to Wawayanda Shelter. So see you later. Good morning. It's day 2 of our New Jersey Appalachian Trail section hike. And last night we stayed at the Wawayanda Shelter. There's our tent right there. It got down in the 40s. It was a little chilly, but it was nice anyway. We were so tired when we got in. We came in about 7, between 6:30 and 7. There's the shelter right there. All right, we got a big day today. Yesterday we did 10.2 miles. Today we're going to do 11.5. So to get to Pochuck Mountain Shelter. So we're a little bit behind right now. It's about 7:30. So we gotta eat breakfast and break down camp, and then we're gonna be gone. All right, check you later. It's really swampy around here. Parts, so they have these boardwalks. Soon we'll come up to after lunch, I think. We'll come up to a place where we will board maybe a mile and a half of boardwalks. We had one big climb earlier. It's kind of rocky, not right now, but it was earlier. Nice, cool day. There's a lot of rocks here. We're about a mile away from lunch, which will be at the Heavenly Hill Farms. And someone just passed us, said that the hot dog stand is working today, so that's good. And they've got at the farm site, they've got, I've been told, pies, like little hand pies, and ice cream. So we're gonna stop there and have a quick lunch and rest. Okay, check you later. Well, we finished Stairway to Heaven, and that was horrible. Oh my goodness, I've never seen so many rocks in my life. So we ate at the hot dog stand, and we went over to Heavenly Hill Farms and got ice cream and Italian ice and a cider donut, which was delicious. Met some thru hikers, and now we're on our way. We've got about almost 5 miles, 4.8 to do. We're going through this field and walking on the boardwalk. All right, check you later. Got off at the boardwalk and come up to this. We'll have to cross. Someone hit a bear. Oh. Ooh.
That's why I think you're not supposed to put it on.
So we, it is a little after 7. What time is it, Charles?
Almost 8.
Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. We are at our campsite at the Pochuck Shelter, and there's a lot of campers here that are with us. There's Charles. And we've had a hard day. We did, according to Gut Hooks, it's 11.5 miles, and we had a lot of rocks, big boulders, and Charles fell on the last mile coming here. Was half of it was straight down the mountain with all these big boulders, and he fell, but luckily he didn't get hurt. And I should have took a picture, but I didn't think it was appropriate. Maybe next time. But anyway, we had a big lunch after we did the Stairway to Heaven. I love Led Zeppelin, but that has never been one of my favorite songs, and that hike is not one of my favorites. That was hard. It's boiling, I think. We got a new jet boil. It's a Flash, so it's really quick. Anyway, we had...
It's orange.
I don't know, is it?
Can you see inside?
I can't see. Yes, it's orange. It's orange. It turns orange when it's the cover of it. Anyway, we stopped at this little hot dog stand after we did the Stairway to Heaven, and then got 2 hot dogs. Now this is what we both got: 2 hot dogs apiece, chips, something to drink. And then we walked across the street to Heavenly Hill Farms. They have like a nice little store there that they sell garden supplies and real pretty flowers and stuff like that. And they're very hiker friendly. And they also have ice cream and Italian ice and cider donuts. So Charles got some ice cream and I got some Italian ice. Saw a lot of thru hikers coming in, and we were talking to them. It was a lot of fun talking to them. And then we got 2 cider donuts, but we split one, and we're going to have the other one tonight. But with all that food, I felt really bad as I was hiking afterwards. So we're not going to have supper, like a real supper tonight. We're having, we got some Trail Magic. A mother and her son were in the parking lot at the hot dog place and gave us 2 of these. So we're gonna have this and the other donut, and I got some like meat sticks or like Slim Jims but better, and having some turmeric tea. Then we're gonna go to bed. Tomorrow will be an easier day. Oh yes, and then today too, as you saw earlier in the other videos that I posted, we saw a bear that had gotten ran over. Well, actually, he hit a car on the passenger side, and he died. And he was a big bear too. So, anyway, we walked the boardwalks about, it was probably close to 2 miles of that, and there's a lot of boggy areas here. George Lightcap, our shuttle driver, that picked us up in Delaware Water Gap and dropped us off in New York, told us today would be our hard day. And he was right.
He was right about that.
It was hard. It was really hard. 11.5 miles of huge rocks, boulders, and but we didn't get hurt, even though Charles fell. He said he didn't get hurt, and we're going to soon go to bed, and there's a sunset. You can see that. It's pretty. All right. I'll check you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be a good day tomorrow. We're only going to do 5 miles to an Airbnb. Okay, bye. Good morning. We are on day 3. We are going to be hiking into Unionville, which is just a little over 5 miles. And looking pretty rough this morning, but it's okay. I slept good last night. We stopped at the Pochuck Mountain Shelter last night, and then there's no water there, water source, but if you go like less than half a mile, there's this abandoned house. I'm going to show you that. I don't know, somebody takes care of it, like the Park Service or
They take care of the water
or something, but there's a water spigot, so you can't go in, which it looks kind of creepy. Anyway, there's a water spigot that they have turned on. You don't have to filter it. And we met some people that were at our shelter last night getting it. So there's the water spigot. So we're having breakfast. We normally don't have like one of these mountain houses for breakfast, but we're having this spicy Southwest breakfast hash with potatoes, shredded beef, green chilies, black beans, and corn. And we've got coffee and tea. So anyway, we'll see you when we get into Unionville. Okay, we just got through having breakfast at that house and met some more through hikers. A lady named Hill Woman, and then a couple young guys. One was called Maybe, and then what was the other one's name?
I forget what his name is.
I forgot. Anyway, one of them was from Connecticut, and one was from Massachusetts. So we got this nice little stretch right here, flat. We're walking on a gravel road. Let's see if I can turn it around. Well, we made it to Unionville, and we just had some really good New York pizza. And now we are trying to find our room at the Airbnb. So, it's a quaint little village. I think it's called a village. So, we walked this far. I guess we can walk a little bit further. All right, check you later. Well, we found our Airbnb. It's up here on High Street. And we took showers, put on clean clothes, washed our clothes. We had some pizza earlier. And then we went down to the Wits End Tavern and I had a cheesesteak that had brie cheese on it. That was
Beer,
good.
wings.
Charles had beer and wings. So anyway, we are going back to the room and gonna settle in for the night. So today was like a little over 5 miles. The house we're staying in is really nice, it's old, and beautiful hardwoods. They have chickens. Okay, we'll catch you later.